traditional. Shotgun and Sunday school, don't really care what you think. 'Cause I've been asking around, and you know what I found is most of us believe the same things. And I won't conform, my mind ain't gonna change. I'm just like concrete, I'm all mixed up and set in my ways.
What is up, YTPC, YouTube, everybody? Hope you all doing great today. Patriot Piper here, coming to you today with something a little bit different. So this is gonna be kind of a rant, maybe, I don't know. We'll see where we go. But getting started today, I'm not smoking a pipe. I'm not smoking a cigar. Today I am trying out a new brand of dip, which is Stoker's Fine Cut Natural. I'm not a fine cut guy, but I prefer natural, so that's what we're gonna do. Now, the reason for this video and the reason that I'm dipping instead of smoking is because that is the root topic of this video. So quick little backstory. When I started watching a lot of YouTube pipe content, things like that, a few months back, it kind of took over my YouTube watching for the most part. Pretty much I only watch YTPC content for the last like 6-7 months probably. So there's a lot of videos that or YouTube channels that I kind of stopped watching, not because I didn't want to watch their content, things like that. I just got caught up watching other stuff. So about a week ago, I decided I'd go and catch up on some of the stuff that I hadn't seen. And a lot of it had to do with because everything is linked to my Patriot Piper account now. So there's a lot of stuff that I used to watch that now I don't get notifications for because it's on my personal YouTube account and not this one. So I'm slowly I don't want to subscribe to a bunch of non-YTPC stuff on this account, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. Just get down to what this is all about. So some of you may be familiar with a channel or a YouTuber that goes by the name of Outlaw. And if those of you that aren't familiar, he is, as far as I know, the biggest dip content presenter on YouTube. Over 1 million subs. Guy's been doing it for, I believe, 6 or 7 years or so, right around there. And I used to watch a lot of his stuff because before getting into pipes and cigars, as I've told people before, I've been a dipper for a long time, and at one point I was trying to quit, but I didn't quit. I have drastically altered my habits though. A couple years ago, I was a can every 2 days. Now I go through a can every week and a half to 2 weeks. So, you know, it's definitely not like it was before. Now, in catching up with some videos that I hadn't watched in a long time from his channel, I came across a couple videos he did about 4 months ago, talking about something between himself and several other YouTube dip presenters, in which there was a whole lot of them, and they all got emails from the legal department, I should say, of I think it's Altria, is the like major parent company that they own Copenhagen and Skull, but they own U.S. Smokeless Tobacco, which owns brands like Copenhagen, Skull, and Red Seal, and I think they might own a couple others as well. But anyways, these guys they all got emails at the same time from Altria saying that they were in violation of copyright law, of their copyright, and they had that they sent them all a list of videos of theirs that they had to be taken down, or they would have legal action taken against them. Blah 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 blah. Well, and I'll link the videos in the basement so you can go check them out and see exactly what I'm talking about if you're interested. But anyways, the story goes that before even having a chance to appeal it or take the videos down themselves, this company also emailed the powers that be at YouTube, and YouTube removed their content and issued copyright strikes. And those of us that know about the YouTube policies and things like that, that's a big deal. You know, some of these guys, their content, you know, is monetized. You know, you get two of those strikes, you can't monetize your content anymore. Like, it's a big deal. What makes it so messed up is that these aren't guys that were slamming their product. These are guys that were, you know, they loved this company's product. They, you know, and they were doing reviews on it. You know, talking about how much, all their videos were talking, you know, were positive about this company's products. You know, Outlaw, he's been on for like about 6 or 7 years. Thousands of videos on dip, and he, you know, and he I guess he'd had a couple issues with them in the past as well, with Altria, but regardless, there wasn't any copyright infringement. There wasn't any violations of copyright laws. They you know, again, I'll link the videos where he talks about, you know, his dealing with all of this in the past. So for me, the big issue with this is that, and it's an issue that, you know, again, I'm not the first one to say this, but people review stuff all the time. People review everything from, if you can buy it, somebody's reviewed it on YouTube. It's the way of the world. That's the world we live in now. So for a company to come after people that are reviewing their products and threaten them with legal action, threaten whether or not they're even able to make YouTube videos, it's a big deal. So all these guys kind of came together and they were all like, well, I'm just not going to mention them on my channel anymore. I'm not going to I'm not going to do Copenhagen or Skull anymore. Because that's a huge chunk of content that's available to them, are those two brands. It's those the brands from US Smokeless. So that's a pretty big deal. So I've decided, and because this whole thing, just learning about the whole situation and things like that, I've decided that because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the way that they do business, which clearly is as I just explained, like this whole situation shows that they have no customer loyalty. They don't care. So I have decided to follow suit and no longer dip Copenhagen. I've dipped now. Here's why that's a big deal for me. Because I've dipped Copenhagen for literally half of my life. I've been dipping Copenhagen for 17 years, since I was 17 years old. So for me to just totally cut ties with that, the level of brand loyalty that I've built up over the years, that's a pretty big deal. And I'm doing it because I strongly disagree with what they did. Now, a lot of you are probably saying that, I'm showing up late to a party I wasn't even invited to. This wasn't something that affected me. Why do I even care? Well, a couple of things. One is Altria is a company that is like a parent company that owns several other brands, and they mostly deal in vice, meaning alcohol and tobacco is their bread and butter. So in addition to owning US Smokeless, which is, like I said, Copenhagen and Skull and Red Seal, they also own Philip Morris, which, as we know, that's Marlboro, Parliament, Benson Hedges, Virginia Slims, cigarettes that they own. So they own all of that. Another brand that they own, and this is where it kind of enters our realm, is they also own John Middleton. John Middleton is a pipe, tobacco, and cigar company. They make, well, I don't know if anybody in here that smokes Black and Milds or anybody on the YTBC that's reviewing Black and Milds, but they own Carter Hall and Prince Albert. And there's probably a few others in there. Those are just the two main ones that are listed here, so I don't know if they own anybody else. But, you know, those are two brands of tobacco right there that if you have content on your channel where you're reviewing either of those brands, you know, this company apparently likes to come after YouTubers for promoting their products, for free advertisements. That's the thing that also kind of really just fucking really pisses me off. Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb there. But it really irks me, because we're talking about products that they're not allowed to advertise on TV. You haven't been able to advertise cigarettes on TV since shit. Honestly, I don't even remember if I was ever I don't even remember clearly if I ever remember seeing cigarette ads on TV. I know they were still allowed to advertise on TV when I was a kid, but I honestly don't remember a cigarette ad. That's how young I was when they stopped doing it. And then they did the whole, they had to get rid of Smoking Joe Camel because he was a cartoon character and whatever. That I remember. But, you know, it's one of those things that's like, if these companies are going to go after people that are their customers, you know, and then they're gonna penalize them for giving them free advertisements, you know, that's just it's just super shitty, and you know, I don't agree with it, and I'm not gonna support them. This isn't the first time that I've turned my back on something because I don't agree with the way that they're doing business or the way that they're doing things. And it might not be the last time either. You know, and you know, just another thing to put this out there to kind of give you an idea, like, they went after these YouTubers and they didn't list all of their videos. It was like each YouTuber that they mentioned, it was like one video, one of hundreds and thousands. They one video. Oh, you know. But another thing, you know, kind of, again, like I said, to kind of put it into perspective, you know, like, what if one day, you know, everybody that presents in the YTPC, what if we one day all got a email from the Scandinavian Tobacco Group saying you have to remove all content that depicts our products? Like, you know, if you don't, we're gonna take legal action against you if you don't. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Like, that is a lot of content, like YTPC content, that would just be wiped, like, overnight. And then what would we talk about? What, you know, no more blend. There'd be no more blend reviews. No more this. You know, no more showing their tobacco or talking about it in any way on the YTPC. And that's a huge company. Now, I'm not saying that they would. I don't think they would. You know, because most companies understand that, you know, people are gonna review shit. That's the way it works. But that's my little rant there. Like I said, I'll link the original videos and a link to the Outlaw channel, so you guys can watch it and see what I'm talking about. Because maybe me talking about it, it might not get like, it might not sound like, you know, I might be coming across and you might be like, well, why do you really care? But if you watch the videos that he did on this, maybe you'll kind of might see it from my perspective, or maybe you already do. You might understand exactly what I'm talking about. But that's that, guys. Like I said, trying something new. So far, I kind of like it. You know, it's 100% U.S. tobacco, made in Louisville, Kentucky. Sale only. Oh, come on, focus on that. Focus on that. It says, I don't know if it's gonna show up. Let's see if I can make it show up here. Oh, come on. Nope, I can't get it to focus. But it says, sale only allowed in the U.S. Alright. And this tobacco is from September of 2018. So, alright, guys. That's enough tomfoolery. Enough nonsense. Here's the thing. Like I said, I've been dipping for like 17 years now. And I don't remember the last time I got a nick hit off of dip. But wow. Like, I'm feeling this. It's like, I feel like a kid again. Alright, guys. That was creepy as hell. Sorry about that. I won't do it again. Have a great day. Pleasant evening. I'm Patriot Piper. See you guys next time. Later.